Welcome to day 2 of the Ben podcast. We are talking about the road to the World Cup. We are here to give you details of the group stages. On my left is Clenham, next is Leo, and next one is Almighty Adele. We ended at Group D yesterday, so today we continue from Group E. Let me just give a quick of the group stages. Group E, we have Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Group F is Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. Group G is Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Group H is Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. Guys, what's up?
We did cool. Everything
Yes, sir.
Fine by grace, fully active.
Yes, sir. So let's quickly look at Group E, yeah? Group E, we have Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Let me start with Leo this time. Leo, what do you think? Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador.
Germany goes to tops the group.
Germany.
I think they win every game. And then Ecuador and Curacao. No.
There's Kaka and Ivory Coast.
Yeah, I think Ivory Coast will make it too. They'll be second in the group. I think they beat Curacao and they draw against Ecuador and maybe lose against Germany, sorry. So that's 4 points should be enough for them to advance to the...
So you think, okay, Germany will beat Ivory Coast?
No. Germany beats Ivory Coast.
So you think that Ivory Coast will beat Curacao and they'll get a draw against
Ecuador. So 4 points should be enough. So
hopefully.
And Germany, in the last 2 editions, they went out the group stages.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll bounce back better this year. They have excellent midfielders. The attack is pick your poise. So it depends on the opponent. You pick who, whether you go speed, technical.
We have Gnabry, we have Musiala.
Gnabry is not going, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and their midfield is one of the best. Pavlovic, Kimmich. And their most underrated player is Angelo Stella, Stuttgart. One of the best players.
He's underrated, I think, because of the team that he finds himself in. So
I don't
someone
think
I would love to have at Real Madrid.
He will be starting at the national team.
He'll be starting.
Stella. I don't think he'll be starting.
That's if Joshua Kimmich is not
because Kimmich and Pavlovic will play.
Yeah.
But if Kimmich is moved to the right back, I think Angelo Stella.
Because Germany don't really have a solid right back like that, so it's possible.
Yeah, so I have Germany and Ivory Coast going through. Yes.
Okay, so
will Goretzka make the list?
Oh, he will.
He's already on the list.
Then
the list is out here.
Oh, yeah.
He came out today.
Today. Oh, okay.
And
I'm not checking.
Then Stella wouldn't be able to get a starting.
But Goretzka can get Goretzka
Stella should play over
Goretzka.
There are some kind of players that
Neuer made it.
Yeah.
The Stadium is out.
Yeah, Stadium is injured.
So Leo is saying that Germany is going with Ivory Coast. That means Curacao and Ecuador will be eliminated.
Not Ecuador eliminated. I don't think that should be the correct word because of the third team that might go.
Yes, let's see.
They can Kendrick Perez, Caicedo, Pacho, Estupinian. They have this right back with a bushy hair. I've forgotten his name.
Moika.
No, Moika. They have this guy. Qatar 2022. Qatar 2022.
No, but Estupinian played the left back.
Yeah, but I'm talking about right back. Yeah. He has a bushy hair. Qatar against their first match against Qatar. I think he was the best player at that match. That was the
I think I know about it, but I just forgot his name.
Yeah.
Let's go to Clenham. Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. What do you think?
Yeah, Leo is actually trying to downplay Ecuador in this aspect, and I'm not actually going to say right with his take on it because Ecuador, when they were playing the qualifications, they actually put up a fight against the top teams in South America. That's the likes of Brazil, the Chile. Chile wasn't able to make it. Colombia, Argentina. Even they gave them like a fight in during their qualification stages. So I am expecting them to put up more fights. We've watched them in a lot of international tournaments, and they are actually good when it comes to this kind of tournaments. And this is the World Cup. Anything can happen. Germany likewise. Leo was like they went out of group stages and other stuff, but in the previous tournament that we watched Germany play, that's the Euros, we actually saw how they actually came in very hard. There were some kind of controversial calls against them against Spain, and it actually struck a lot of important points about the team, how they attack games and they defend. Their defense is actually shaky some kind of way. But the materials they have in midfield.
Germany?
Yeah, they are.
But no, I don't think so because their centre back is Stein Rudiger. I think they're very solid.
Rudiger.
I wanted to ask, who should be their centre back pairing?
think Terry Rudiger, because they have.
Time Rudiger.
I think so. No, it's
Who
not
should
about.
be
No,
there?
I'm not based on. So the thing
The
is,
thing is the
Um,
two of them that are going to start.
aside the known
Yeah.
stuff, you see, when a player comes from a player might be a very good player at a club side, but do you know the players at the national team? Have you played with them before? Do you understand the process they play? No. So I think Rudiger and Tar have played with the boys that are
Yeah.
currently there, so they know themselves. So if a player will break through or will make it to the squad, maybe one of them should be injured, and you come in and you prove to the coach that
You
you
can
know
fit in.
you can fit in. If not, a national team coach wouldn't rush you into a starting lineup.
Personally, I feel like Schlotterbeck is their best.
He
centre
is.
back.
He is club level. He is, but let's see how it goes in Germany because it will be.
That's the main reason why I'm like, he will actually try to employ the 3-back system, playing the Schlotterbeck, the Rudiger, and the Tar.
All
Because
3 in one game.
yeah, you can actually play them. That's when the problem comes in the
It's going to
midfield.
be 3-5-2.
Yeah, something like that.
You need to drop one of the midfielders.
Probably. He's
That means
actually
only
going to-
Musiala and Fleury to be up top.
yeah, and there's Havertz to up front. I think
So in a
that-
3-5-2 system, I don't think you can play a natural number 9 like that. I mean,
You can-
no, you can, but I'm saying Germany.
not,
Germany don't really have
not
a
necessarily
Yeah.
him playing 3-5-2. You can actually go with the
3-4-3.
3-4-2-1.
Yeah, 3-4-2.
3-4-2-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's when he's going to play both Viet and Musiala.
Double teams
But
behind the
Musiala,
striker.
yeah, but
And get another striker.
Musiala is not that fit, so
Well, let's
You
see.
actually
I think
do
Musiala's injury was very deep,
Yeah.
so he will take a little time again to. We saw how he performed in the Champions League. It wasn't bad, but that's not the
Yeah.
Musiala we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shaky.
Yeah.
So for me, Germany and Ecuador and Ivory Coast and Cacao, they are just a newbie in the tournament. We are not
Just want to
expecting,
see this time.
we are not expecting much from them, though. So
You see how they will celebrate their only goal of the tournament.
So, Clenham is saying that Germany will go through with
Ecuador.
Ecuador. Let's see if Ivory Coast will make the third place.
Oh, okay. So I would also talk. I think you people have spoken a lot about Germany. You've not given a lot of details about Ivory Coast. So I would speak about Ivory Coast. I think Ivory Coast so far one of the most powerful teams we have in Africa.
Right, I agree.
They've proved that over the years in AFCON we saw that, and they have some solid players. Diallo like this in the AFCON. He's one of the players that
Was
stood
very
out.
hardworking,
He
very hard.
like he killed himself for the team.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to play a crucial role for Ivory Coast. So for me, since you have spoken a lot about Germany, I would say I don't think Germany is going to miss Toni Kroos that much. I don't know
They
if
will.
anybody disagrees with
I
me.
disagree.
but
Kroos is
why
Kroos.
do you
One
disagree?
pass will change the game. Just one
I
second.
feel like
This one-
their current midfielders not will make up for it, but can make up
Can
for
make
it.
up for it.
Let's see. But
But
trust
yeah,
me, no,
Kimmich can fill that boot.
Kimmich and
Yeah,
Kroos.
Kimmich. Just that we wouldn't be getting
Let's
those
see.
kind of switches from the midfield.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
And stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I think I side with him. I would say Germany and Ivory Coast go through that
Well,
qualification.
I think for
Ecuador,
me, I think Germany will go through. But one thing about Germany is the team, the way you people think that they will bounce back, like
that's
you
a
were
super
saying.
team.
I don't have faith in German team like that. I don't, because those is when you look at Schweinsteiger, Klose, and all of that. Podolski, them, they were not performing at the club level. But when they come to the national team, the culture is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now the German boys, when they go there, it's just I don't have that much faith in them. They could chop the or score everything, but Germany that we used to know now is a different Germany. So the system has been changed. So I don't know. Yeah, after Joachim Low left, I think
Nagelsmann will do a good job.
Yeah,
He will do a good
I
job.
think it was
Trust
Nagelsmann who
Nagelsmann.
sent them to the Euros, right?
Yeah,
Or is it
yeah, he was the he was.
Okay. Flick was the one taking the job when they got knocked out from the World Cup tournament. So I think he will do a good job.
all right. So, but I still think for me, Germany will go through with Ecuador. Maybe Ivory Coast will come third, but I think the African, not to sound pessimistic, but I think the African thing will affect.
We have play.
Yes, against Africa. But I think Ecuador don't. Ecuador play very physical game.
Yeah.
Very, very physical, strong guys, and physicality is very important in the World Cup. If you look at Pacho, how he played against this Bayern Munich attackers, we saw how rocky and how metallic that guy was.
Yeah.
So the defense and Ecuadorians have this mentality. Even a striker knows how to defend. If you look at Ecuadorians very well, they like physical, they like 50-50 balls. They are very So then that attribute might go a long way to affect them positively. So I will go for Germany and Ecuador. I don't see Ivory Coast making it out of the group teams. So yeah, so let's get to Group F. With Group F, we have Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia.
Netherlands, Japan,
Sweden and Tunisia.
That's a tough one.
Very tough group. I think you were saying it's a group of death.
Yeah. So, like I said yesterday, the group of death would either be Group A or this group.
Group F, yeah.
Yeah. Group A was because of the closeness in quality. The gap in quality is very close.
Yeah.
But here, anyone can score anyone.
Netherlands,
Yes.
Japan,
Sweden,
Sweden, and
and
Tunisia.
So let me just go right into who I think would. I think Netherlands will go and Sweden. Yeah.
You think Netherlands, Sweden?
I feel like Sweden, they have the quality. If they can just
Which
merge
quality are you talking about?
they have Victor Gyökeres, Isaacson at Lazio, and
Yeah,
Elanga.
Elanga.
They have
Pastor.
this guy in Victor Lindelof in defense, and
Yeah, I love it.
yeah,
She had a good season with that single. But although he was playing as a DM,
As a
he had a
DM.
very good season.
I was even surprised how composed he was in the midfield because
Yes.
usually those defenders when they shift to midfield, because the midfield environment is different and you
Yeah.
have to react quickly to like anything, everything, they tend to like shake a little
Yes,
bit.
yes.
Do you get it? Yeah. So his transition into midfield has been brilliant, and I think it will help Sweden and Graham Potter. If he doesn't do the Chelsea job and he does the Brighton job, they would make it.
So Leo is saying that he thinks Netherlands will go through with Sweden.
Sweden, yes.
That means Japan and Tunisia
Unfortunately,
will go home.
I love Japanese
You don't
because of
love
what
them.
they did at the World
You
Cup.
don't love them. You are taking them. You don't love them. Glenham,
Yeah.
Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. What do you think?
I think we are all going to take Netherlands as like the major firepower in the group now because of the materials that they are having. But talking about the rest of the national teams there, Sweden will actually put up a fight. Likewise, Japan. We are not taking that kind of energy from the Japanese team. You actually watch these Asians when they come into the game, they have this kind of transitional play. They will take you on, then you put a ball on the flank and you chase you with their speed. You've seen a couple of times, I think South Korea did it against Germany some years back. The same thing happened to a different team. I've forgotten the team, but it was this kind of energy that they bring in the second half. When you actually sleep on them, you'll be caught wanting. And I don't think the rest of the teams in this group were actually going to sleep on Japan when it comes to this tournament. So probably the Sweden, as Leo has just said about the materials they've also got in their midfield and attack, they're actually going to put up the fight to always. They made it to the World Cup through the qualification round, and it was the brilliance of Gyökeres that actually sent them there. The issue is if Isak is actually going to be up there, helping him in an attacking phase of almost every game. There are two profiles that are actually very good. Talking about footwork, Isak will actually provide the footwork over there. Well, when it comes to the physicality and the aerial duels, Gyökeres will actually provide that one too. The issue is, do they have the materials in defense that can actually help them too? Because football is not based on only your attack. When you have profiles in attack, then you actually want to watch your defense to midfield to in some kind of way actually balance the team. I think midfield is the most important.
That's
profile.
the pivot because it connects both departments.
So when you have good materials over there, then I think you can actually link your attack and your defense in a way that you wouldn't be caught almost. Yeah. So Sweden will actually do something. They will actually follow Netherlands, but likewise.
So, Clennam, you're saying that Netherlands will go through with Sweden. Okay.
And the last team is
Tunisia. Why you laugh?
They've disappointed us. Like when you talk about North African nations, they were also one of the best teams. Like when it comes to the AFCON, like they actually put up a fight always. But this time around, I don't know what actually happened. They fell off very hard. That when it comes to concentrations based on the North African countries, we are always talking about
Egypt and Morocco.
At first, it was Egypt, and right now Morocco has overtaken all of them over there,
Yeah.
and so they've dropped so low that attention is no longer on them. So,
Adele.
and the thing is, it's like you're actually looking down on most of the African teams now, but
They'll be surprised.
yeah,
They'll be surprised.
they can pull up a surprise.
Let's see. But me, I don't.
In my opinion, I don't see any surprise from Tunisia. I don't think they are going to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah.
Maybe they might not even be able to win a match. Not
It's
against
possible.
Netherlands, not against
Japan.
Japan,
And Sweden.
not against Sweden.
Sweden. Okay.
They might get knocked out without winning a single
Which
game.
teams do you think?
And
will
I'll,
beat
I'll be surprised. So with this one, I think Netherlands should be going to Japan. You know, these Asian countries, as he said, they
Yeah.
are very physical. And they don't have
Energy.
that mentality that we have in Africa that, oh, this is a big team.
No,
So
no, no. They're playing.
no, it doesn't matter if you're a big team or they are showing up to win.
Mm.
And even if they are going to lose, they are going to lose in honor. People will
Yeah.
say, oh, they lost, but they tried.
Right.
So I see Japan also going through. But for Tunisia, there is no way. In my opinion, there is no
Anything is
way.
possible.
Even though football is unpredictable, they can't. That's
They
the
can't
point.
write off Tunisia like that.
Cannot. Just
So me, I think the Netherlands will go through.
Mm.
I think the Netherlands will go through, and I think Japan will go through. Sweden has, like I said, they've been having a lot of issues with their team. I don't think Sweden goes. So one thing about when it comes to Japan is Japan when it comes to World Cup, from Honda those
Yeah.
days to Endo to Yoshida, those players.
Right now, Kubo is
Taki
again,
Fusa.
Yes,
Taki
no,
Fusa.
Endo. Don't forget, the captain is Endo, Charlie.
Yeah.
I cannot forget. Yeah,
Endo, your Endo.
yeah, man.
The one
That's
who's
why you never
not
forget
getting playing time.
When be the last time you play?
Oh no, he's injured,
Club-
but Charlie,
club-
relax.
Ah.
He will come.
You dey carry injured player.
No,
go
he
watch.
the control the team, and then maybe but see. So Japan is that one thing that makes Japan team very unique is that they tackle a lot. When they lose the ball, and they don't get tired of tackling, they are coming like dogs on you. So if you look at
they are
them,
so strong.
very strong. I think it's their,
And-
their genes.
And the thing is, they are almost short. So when it
No,
comes
they
to
are short.
yes, so when it comes to the aerial balls, they're actually going to beat them. The same thing happened to them when they met. I think Belgium 2018 or one of the World Cup. They were leading 2-0. They were leading 2-0.
Belgium came back.
So when the coach realized, these people, when it comes to the aerial ability, they are going to be
Lukaku was
Then-
dominating the game.
Chadli,
Yeah,
Thomas Munier.
Fellaini,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
Lukaku.
Lukaku. That's how they actually took.
So with me, I think the Netherlands will go through Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. Unfortunately, they'll say bye-bye to the World Cup in the group stage. Let's quickly look at Group G. Group G, we have Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand.
That looks like it has already been arranged. Is Iran still coming to the World Cup? Or
So Iran said they were not going to make it because they thought their citizens will not be safe in America. And they said they will come.
they felt their citizens will be safe.
Of course.
Not Americans feeling that.
No, even if the problem is that because there's a war, in case Iran, makes a mistake, the punishment will be doubled or they'll read minutes into because it's already on
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, until I see Iran at the World Cup, I believe that even a day before they could say they are not playing. So,
Okay.
so Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand.
I'll go for Belgium and Egypt.
This group seems like a bit straightforward.
Yeah, it seems a bit straightforward.
I don't see Iran making it by New Zealand. I don't think they have.
Even if they are going to show up is the issue. And just like how I spoke about Ivory Coast, I think Egypt is one of the pillars of football in Africa. When it comes to North African football. It's just recently that Morocco has taken over, pulling all the strings everywhere. Look at the last World Cup, how far Morocco went. It was actually very impressive. At first, that should have been Egypt, trying to do that.
Yeah.
So I think, of course, Egypt is still Egypt, and if we are looking at African countries that are going to make it that far, I'm just hoping Mohamed Salah has a very great or
I think they have-
successful last dance.
There's
at the
one
World Cup.
Egyptian player that I really like, but unfortunately he plays in Lokari, Ashush. He's the AJC. Ashura, you don't know that guy at the African Cup. He's the AJC.
He played at AFCON, right?
He was one of
Yeah.
the best players.
Yeah.
Ashura, he was just amazing. Unfortunately, Marmoush don't perform well for me when he goes to Egypt. I think I don't know, he's taking time to get into the team. Yeah, they still have Trezuke who just moved to the local league.
Yeah.
And they have Mustafa as well. Like you said,
Yeah,
the job.
he's missing out.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Because I think he was having minor injuries. The problem with Egyptian national team is that their main mentality is to defend a game. They come into a game with defending and scoring one. That is why they lost in the final. Semi-finals. Because they always want to defend, and they believe that they'll push the ball to most of them. But if they should open up to play, I think they still have the players to play the 4-3-3 system. But
So that is it for me. I think Belgium. I say this is the Greek that, or I will just join them to say this is the Greek that is being talked about in the Bible. They have Courtois at the same time. What's his name?
Lamine.
Yes, Lamine. Like, this is Greek.
They are just fortunate.
It's good to have Courtois back, but I think the Belgian team, as compared to all the teams that are in that group, they shouldn't struggle to qualify. This is a bit straightforward. So
Clean up.
that is
Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand.
Talking about Egypt, I think the truth is, even when they were winning the AFCON, and they've been showing how powerful they are in the AFCON. When it comes to the World Cup, they always disappoint the continent. They feel it very they feel very hard that we get shocked when we see them. Sometimes they didn't even make it to the tournament itself, but this time around they've been able to get that position or that state to be there, and in their group. I don't think the two of the nations that appeared with them in Belgium will actually put up a fight against them, to obstruct them, not to make it through to the next round of the stage though. But it's football, as we normally say. Anything can happen though. But New Zealand and the friend
Iran.
Yeah. Iran. And the thing is, these Saudis are not Saudis per se. This part of Middle East. They are actually building some kind of football culture over there too. So let's not write them here, because we saw what happened the last time when Argentina faced
Saudi.
The first
that game.
It was actually shocking because
they wanted to prove the point and they proved the point as well.
And so we shouldn't push them aside like they can actually. No, we shouldn't do that. They can actually do something. You've seen how Belgium too has been poor when it comes to this tournament some time ago. They had the materials. But when it comes to their performances in the league, not in the league per se, Nations League too, they are finding it very difficult to actually prove a point over there. In this World Cup, everyone wants to do something and they'll be remembered or recognized. So the group, we will actually see both this Belgium and his friends to go through. But let's just wait and see what will happen.
So you're saying Belgium will go through with Egypt?
Yeah, with Egypt.
Then that means we're going to say bye-bye to Iran and New Zealand in the early stages of the World Cup, the group stage. What do you think, Leo?
Same, but
Okay.
I have Egypt topping the group.
okay.
Hot takes.
See, if
possible.
Egypt top the group, man, I will buy you wine because
Guys.
you know
Hot take in the
What's
group.
that?
Egypt topping the group. Egypt will beat
Belgium,
Iran and
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Draw against Belgium, but they will top the group.
Oh, that's possible. That's possible.
They will top the group because
So-
and Belgium, I don't know. Egypt can beat Belgium legitimately.
Right.
Belgium, I really don't know for them when it comes to their defense. And then in attack, my
think-
point is dropping Mika Götze is
So
Diego
the-
Moreira from Strasbourg is going. Dodi Luke back. He's going. He's not in form. Lukaku just came back from injury. Had issues with Conte. He's going.
But I
De Bruyne is not a De Bruyne.
One thing about Belgium team is the togetherness, because there are rumors that De Bruyne is not talking to Courtois. I know they've resolved it. There are rumors. It's like a faction.
But was that
That-
true?
Very true.
That thing was there, but still, we were still playing the same thing.
No, it's still there, but I'm saying that as we are human beings, we have to know that aside the players on the pitch, there's a human behind these players too.
Yeah.
They don't have to show because of professionalism, but trust me, we're all humans. When somebody does something to you, it might not affect you, or it might not affect the work you do, but there still wouldn't be that coercion and all that. But one thing in football, if you have a great relationship with your teammates off the pitch, it comes to the pitch. Trust me.
Yeah.
It comes to the point because
Yeah.
if you look at Xavi and Iniesta like this, for example, they had a very good relationship, the same country, the same all of that, and both of them were playing as if they were twins. If you look at Cruz, Modric, and Casemiro, they had a very, very, very solid relationship. Wherever they meet, it's like
there is friendship.
friendship. Wherever
So
they
that
meet, they never
understanding
get tired of talking to each other. So Cruz will just miss a ball, and Casemiro is like he doesn't seem okay. Let me cover for my friend. So it comes in and they are affected. But the Belgium national team is like I don't see that between them because we have the Courtois people, we have the De Bruyne people. Because Lukaku is on the De Bruyne people, so it's just. I'm not saying they are not talking to each other, but we all know like
There's a bit of friction.
Yes.
But I have Egypt topping. Egypt will top the group.
I remember that. So
Egypt will top the group.
Group G seems very, very, very
Clear.
clear with Belgium and Egypt qualifying with Iran and New Zealand going home. Let's look at Group H. We have Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. That's Group H.
Spain, Cape Verde,
Saudi Arabia,
Saudi Arabia.
and
Spain,
Uruguay.
yeah.
This is a very tough group. I know people say Spain and Uruguay, but anyway,
Yeah.
let's start with.
I think that one is also clear.
Really?
Yeah.
Saudi
it's also
Arabia?
clear. Saudi Arabia. Saudi. That's for the last tournament. This time
No,
around.
but so football has
Oh yeah.
has
I think
evolved.
they've also upgraded their this one.
Their system, their
system,
coaches, the way they
everything, yeah.
train, the way they see football, everything has changed.
But there's no way Saudi Arabia is actually going to pull a string against Spain. Spain is one of the favorites for this tournament.
Of course,
as
I
it
agree. So
stands
that Spain
now.
is very much favorite.
Yeah, you're not taking that one away from them. Uruguay, on the other hand, they have some decent players. Attacking phase. I don't know who I should. If Nunes is going with his pace,
Suarez going.
Suarez.
Who?
No,
I'm not sure.
Suarez.
But
I'm
Spain
not
did
sure.
not release
If you
their
be the
squad.
coach,
Wait,
you go call
Spain.
Suarez.
Spain.
The way
one-
he no go feed the move, you go call Suarez.
Oh, why they do so? But
Oh no. Oh, let's be serious. The entire Miami, oh bro, come on.
Oh, Suarez.
That
I
thing-
doubt him. If
He's even overweight.
if only he gets
Suarez
the call
has
up there,
always been a chubby boy,
you'll be one of those like assistant because I don't think he has the leg right now to be running up and down. When he even
Exactly.
plays in the States, you actually watch how he's been dragging his team back, but you can't drop him because the experience is already there. But the midfield, the materials are there, the La Cruz, the Valverde, the how do you call it? I think they have decent materials in the midfield to going to the defense to Araujo and the brothers is there.
so you are saying that in Group H, Spain will go through.
Yeah,
it.
Spain
Uruguay.
maximum 9 points.
That
If they
means-
get a 12, if there's something like 12 points now, they'll wrap it up. Because the thing is, when you look at the Spanish national team, the materials that they have,
They have options.
a
They
lot
have
of
depth in
options. A
squad.
lot of options. Some might not even get a call up too.
Yeah.
They have a lot of options.
So-
right now, concentration is on who is actually going to be the number one.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah, you are saying Unai
Yeah.
Simon, how do you call him, Barcelona's goalkeeper and
Raya.
Raya too is over there.
But-
But
That's
and the thing
this
is,
crazy.
they have Alex Romero from Real Sociedad too. He's been making the list. I think that will be 4 goalkeepers at the stand now. And the coach has actually, De La Fuente has actually made a statement that he's not actually going to change something that has been working for him.
Mm.
So
That
probably-
is a strong message.
yeah.
But
And the truth is, you don't change what has worked for you.
Yeah.
they don't fix when it's not
Yeah,
working.
you don't change it.
So-
different profiles.
So, Clenham, you think Spain will go through Uruguay,
yeah.
Cape Verde?
Cape
Funny
Verde-
enough, I have a lot of Cape Verdean friends.
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde.
When Ghanaians hear that name, then they get bored. Things has happened to you people like Cape Verde. When they came to the,
Well, I agree.
you have
I
a
think-
problem when I say you people. I don't only tell you that I'm not Ghanaian. So
So Spain will go through
yeah,
Uruguay.
Spain will go through.
Leo, what do you think?
Spain, Uruguay. But Saudi Arabia. With Saudi, I think Spain and Uruguay goes through.
Okay.
But with Saudi Arabia, they've revolutionized their football in the country. So the big question is that going to have an effect on the national team? The level of football in Saudi Arabia has,
Of course, we doesn't have it.
Terrible.
yes. So is that if that has an effect on the national team? I'm not saying they're going to beat Spain. Of course, they're not going to beat Spain, and they're
They
not going
can.
to beat
It's
Uruguay.
football. It's football.
Yeah, but if it has an effect on the national team, and now their coach is also gone, Renard.
Yeah.
He's gone, so I don't know.
So the thing is, with the Saudi Arabia league, right? I think the effect that the league is going to have on the national team is, as a football player, when you play with good players, you become better. There are things you learn from them that it comes. So if you are playing with somebody who's not really good, it's different. Now you have the Ronaldos, you have the Joao Felix, all of them in the league. Just a leg over or a pass you can learn from a teammate can go a long way to affect the way you play on the national team. So I think they might not qualify, but in terms of learning new things and all plays, it's good.
Well, Spain, Uruguay.
Yeah.
Spain.
I don't know what you think.
I don't think Spain is going to win all their games.
Wow.
I think Saudi Arabia,
Who upset Spain?
yes.
Hey, let's keep that to Charlie.
For some funny reasons, I feel like Spain is going to qualify without a doubt. And I think Saudi Arabia too should be qualifying.
So Uruguay is going to win.
Probably this should also be one of the teams that maybe
Will be a
the third
surprise.
one is
Member.
going to, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
The third one is
Well, I also think
because
Go
you
ahead.
can't underestimate Saudi Arabia. And do you know, look at how they've managed to get into the scene of football. It's like now when you are watching games across Europe, stuff like this, there is Saudi Arabia.
Of course.
Like, it's like,
Yeah, I think
Yes.
recently they had a game that for the first time, you had 200 million watching the
for the first time, a Saudi Arabia match had more views than El Clasico.
Clasico, that's
Like,
crazy.
when did we get here?
They are doing
And
well.
how did this happen? And as
money,
you said,
power of money.
anytime you are playing with this quality of players, this type of players, you know, a lot of things have revolutionized how they treat players, how they train the players.
Right.
And the local players that are in the national team that happen to play for the league also benefit from that.
Yeah.
And so it's obviously, no matter what, it's going to affect their performance. It's going to change.
In a good way, right?
Yes. So in my opinion, I think Spain and Saudi Arabia should be going through. Uruguay should come through the other route. But I don't think Spain is going to win all their matches.
So you want
Football
to watch
is always full of-
Valverde at home.
That's my capital.
But
But
honestly,
it's
no, I agree. I think Spain will go through Uruguay. I don't see Saudi.
because
making-
Nene.
Yes, Nunes is this.
Hmm.
Cape Verde and
You people will bring me my stone.
I think Spain will go through Uruguay. So we'll say bye bye to the
The rest of
Saudi
it.
Arabia and
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde.
Cape
But
Verde.
Cabo Verde.
I think that, let's like Saudi.
How you people are going straight to? I said some of the teams are going to surprise you.
Like
Of
really,
course.
I just-
No, it's like you
Yeah,
just
going
look
to
at the
surprise
name and
names
say,
and then-
okay, Spain is going, this is
And-
going. That is what football
that
is
is what I'm
about.
saying. Egypt will top their group. Trust me.
That was
Belgium.
Egypt gets kicked out.
Belgium, golden generation, cry. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, that's
You.
yeah.
But I think the Belgium, that golden generation, they were just overrated to me.
Overrated.
No, they weren't
That's
overrated.
crazy. No. They weren't overrated.
I
The
think-
coach wasn't good enough.
A team that
Why
had,
blame the play? See, the coach wasn't good enough. Of course, everything goes wrong. You blame the coach, but the players too. There was so much ego. There was so much superstar. So that also became a very
I think when it comes to the national team, they play as a team. Like that kind of you wouldn't find that kind of division
it's
amongst them
it's
because
rare
when
to
you
see
watch
this.
how they play, like you wouldn't see Couture not doing this to this kind of player. No. Because a team that had both Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard, and they had Lukaku up front, so they had everything to prove.
Fellaini in the midfield. Vincent Kompany.
The best we had from them was
A third place.
a third place against Brazil.
So I also think again, you think Spain will go through with Uruguay?
Spain, Uruguay.
Uruguay. All my chat listen.
Spain, Saudi.
Yeah, Saudi.
Spain, no winning.
I think Spain will go through with Uruguay. So
You should take money from Saudi.
He did.
Saudi
I
give
said we
up
won't
money.
bring my stone.
Saudi. So today we
If they
spoke.
go to Charlie,
Yeah,
the
so
Prince has to.
Yeah, we spoke about
money
four.
already. She take them. They pay some money.
So we spoke about 4 group stages today. We tackled group F, G, H, and I. Tomorrow we have 4 more groups to go, and we will finish with Ghana Black Stars. Tomorrow we have group J, K. We have group I, J, K, and L. But before we go, or we end the show for today, we want to look at the young players to look at in the World Cup. I think every World Cup is a World Cup to see a new player.
Yeah.
And most teams also sign their players from the World
World
Cup.
Cup, yeah.
Madrid had JC Rodriguez. Unfortunately, he was a flop. We know how
Rodriguez was a flop.
just a big flop.
He's
What
talking
makes you
about
think-
Jesse
He
Rodriguez.
was
Yeah.
just
He's
was
not, he's not
James
talking about
Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez. Sorry, he was a
So he's not
Actually-
here talking about. He was
Yeah,
You're
James
talking about
Rodriguez.
James
That's a
Rodriguez.
flop.
Are you
was
sure
a
he's
flop
a
at
flop?
Madrid, bro.
Oh,
Okay, he didn't live up to the expectations.
No, he was a flop, bro.
what expectations?
Where's the thing? You signed a player, the best player in the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming to Real Madrid. What did he do?
Oh, he won a trophy.
Bro, that
He won.
trophy.
He won a
Well,
UCL.
Listen,
Mandanda,
listen,
listen.
See,
you
we
would-
Pepe
you-
World Cup. Pepe World Cup.
Nobody
Hey,
said
Mandanda said the World Cup 28. He no
No,
play
no,
one
no,
single
no,
minute.
no.
So that one
we,
there.
we wouldn't say he's a flop just like that.
He
The
didn't live
material
up
that
to the
we got.
expectation.
The thing is, Madrid always find it very difficult to play with a typical number 10. And when he was playing at Colombia,
Yeah.
he played as their number 10.
Yeah, Firo.
Free role. But when it comes into a team that plays with a flat midfield, you're actually going to find it very difficult to play there because
Yeah, but aside all of that, bro, we're flopping.
on flop.
We're flopping with him.
Let's
So let's
move
look
into
at
the viewers team.
the players. I think for me, I will start with Nico Paz. I love this guy so much. I think he makes a he and Nico Paz at Como. I think he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Maybe because
Oh
he's
yeah,
playing for
it's
Como.
because it's in Italy.
Yeah, and
That's why I said
Florentino
it's
Perez has said it that guy is not for sale. He's coming back to
Coming
Madrid.
back to Roma.
I hope so, but when he come back to Madrid, you know how Madrid is.
As in this.
Yeah, this
I have big issue with that. I wish he could have stayed for one more year.
exactly
Again,
because you
before
have your
coming
bosses Mbappe and Vini trying to mess up the
The,
team.
the thing is, when a player feels like he needs to get a time at Real Madrid, and almost every year when he feels like there's the time, and they actually decide to extend his loan contract, they actually feel like Charlie. This time around, the club doesn't need me. The same thing happened to Odegaard. When you actually pay attention to it, when he was at the Castilla, they brought him to the first team and he was loaned to Sociedad. He went to Netherlands and came back, and other stuff went to Arsenal. It got to a time it was like, bro, the materials that they have in the team, Madrid had Casemiro, Cruz, and Modric in the midfield. He was finding it very difficult to get playing minutes. When he came back, should he have waited for some time, I don't think Madrid would have gone in for either Jude or Arda Güler. He would have gotten the chance to play, but he actually saw that the time wouldn't come. So
But with
he
what
left.
Adele is saying, right? If Nico Paz should come right now, you have Arda Güler,
You have
Yes.
Adabule.
you have Mascherano,
And,
Hendrik
and
is
that's the
coming
same thing.
Hendrik is also coming back.
Oh, Hendrik.
No, bro, Hendrik
Hendrik will have to fight with those who are front. The
Fight
number
and who's
nine
up? Who's up front?
Who is
the,
there?
the number 9 and the
He
right.
can't fight. Mbappe is already there. Florentino Perez says Mbappe is not going anywhere.
Nico
He's staying.
Paz is just like Jude when it comes to the attacking phase. He
I
actually
think
know
Nico
how
Paz
to
will be
shoot.
just a waste of the bench. To me, I think it'll be a waste of the bench.
So he should stay there, but it,
So where-
it all
where do-
comes down to the player. Are you going to wait or you want to make them?
That's a good point. So Nico Paz is with Argentina. What difference do you think he'll make with Argentina? Do you think we should expect the same Nico Paz from Como, like to play the same like he plays in?
Less influence.
Is it to him or?
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's general.
Less influence. You
Yeah.
have a Messi in the team, a Julian Alvarez. He'll be coming from the bench. Right.
No, but I
Yeah.
think Nico, no, Julian Alvarez come. Messi mostly is playing on the right wing. Though, and I mean, when you look at the formation play, he comes from the right wing.
Yeah.
But you know, Messi can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Alvarez, the number 9, he's
Yeah.
untouchable.
Yeah.
So I think Nico Paz can be like the number 10.
No.
No,
He doesn't break
there.
it.
It
You
doesn't
see,
work.
Argentina, they have this fake Enzo, McAllister,
The power.
the player.
McAllister is one of the useless players this season. I will come to that.
But-
because he's a Liverpool
He's
player.
useless.
But
McAllister.
wait, you can't tell me, Nico, if you are basing it on this season's form, yes, Nico Paz should start over McAllister. But when we go
The
to
national team, the
team,
national
it's
team.
just
I
the
get that.
national-
I get that.
Oh, but the international break he was impressive, but maybe because it's just
A friendly
a
game.
friendly,
Friendly,
yeah. But he fits so well. He scored some beautiful goals. He actually played so well. Like the goal he scored, everyone everywhere. It was done. You people were sleeping, but some of us were awake.
So where are
as you
putting
said,
Madrid's prodigy,
What?
Madrid's boy, Master Tuan.
He shouldn't go to the World
I
Cup.
think they should call him because sometimes.
You think they should call Mastantuono?
Why don't you want to?
why don't you want them?
Why
to
don't you
come?
go?
See, to me, he has not played well this season. To
No, he
deserve a
hasn't
call-up.
been. No, hold on. He hasn't played well. It's different from. He hasn't been given much opportunity to play.
Bro,
Hold on,
the
hold
guy
on. He has
started
played,
almost
but
every
you have
game
other goaler. You have-
under Alonso.
Yeah.
He started almost every game under Alonso. He
I
was
think
the
for
main
like
right winger.
7 games consistency.
He's-
He
He
started.
did, but apart from, but even
But-
that 7 games, he still.
No, those games he wasn't bad. It was just the finishing that was a problem.
And
If I'm
it's
so
bad.
remember.
It's bad for a forward to have finishing problems.
But
You are supposed to be
you
attacking, not
see,
defending.
he's a young player.
Lamine
Who
Yamal
knows?
is
Maybe
Lamine Yamal is
maybe
young
the
player
one
too.
Lamine Yamal is
It's Lamine Yamal.
it's a different breed of player.
Yeah, right.
So
Lamine
Ronaldo
Yamal.
is a different breed of player. Messi is a different so
Let's see whether Master. But personally, I feel like Master Antonio should be loaned by Real Madrid next
Again.
season. Endrick is coming back. Nico Pass is coming back. He should go. Real Madrid shouldn't sell Master Antonio. When you watch him from River Plate,
That's
he was
potential.
scoring free kicks
potential.
all over.
That's
And
potential. yeah.
personally, I thought when coming into Real Madrid, I thought he would be in the middle as a number 10.
as a number 10.
But then he was
Wow.
deployed on the right.
On right
I
side.
think they should go on loan like Endrick did. He should go.
Because
have-
Hendrick had a fine season at Lyon.
Yeah, exactly. Go and have a nice time and come back. But for the World Cup, I even think players like Valentin Barco should
Yeah,
go ahead
Barco.
of Master Antonio.
Let's look at Lynette Carr.
Leonard Scar. Killenham.
For me personally, honestly, I've not really watched Lennart like that. I've watched him, but I've not
Bundesliga.
paid much attention to Lennart. So I have few.
I think he's the player that I've been slotting in for Ulisse.
Ulisse
when and he had the numbers too.
I watched when Olise was around, but it was just a couple of times.
Oh, no.
Maybe highlights and all of that. But
Oh.
just say I've not
He's
really
actually good when it comes like he's on the
Yeah.
board.
But I think he's too feisty for me. He's too giddy giddy.
I have been
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
Bundesliga
Yeah.
all season. And he's a very, very good player. He's a very trust
So
me.
do you think he has
I
a
think
place in the German?
I
lineup?
wanted to talk about these players. Leonard Scar, Luka Vuskovic, Croatia,
Yeah.
and
Vuskovic is very good.
Diamondi,
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast. And this guy, Belgium's Moreira, Diego Moreira.
Yeah, they are
This
just
four.
guys.
And, so before I had Estevao joining this group and Nico Pass, the World Cup Young Player of the tournament
watch.
would come from one of them. And then now Estevao is not going.
I think Lamine Yamal will win the young best player.
Lamine Yamal is going for the best player. He's not going for the young.
Calm down. You people, you go hard to Lamine Yamal.
Oh no, I'm not
That's
asking
the
him,
problem
but
I
he's
have with
going.
that young player award itself. The past Euro too, he was supposed to win that award, not Rodri taking out that award. Even that time, I think Fabian Ruiz was.
So I'll take
Daniel
Yandy.
was winning
I'll
the
take
ball.
I'll take Yandy Amonde out of the basement place. So how effective? Listen, he's a good football player. How effective is he going to be on Ivory Coast?
Ivory Coast.
I have a question before you proceed. If you say young players, are we putting it in a age bracket?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
age
we
bracket.
know the kind of
Yeah,
players.
under
that-
Age brackets less than the
Yeah.
20 players.
Under
Under
20.
20 or under.
Under
23.
Under 23.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But most of them are 18, 19, 20, at most 22, 23. I think most of Cote d'Ivoire's team will be defending.
You have a solid player.
Most of Cote d'Ivoire's team will be defending, so they would like to use the counter. When you're a striker or good attacker and your team is defending, you become very worthless that day. So Yandy Amonde is a good player. He's a solid guy, quick feet, agility, speed, powerhouse,
Yeah.
shot, everything, mentality, intelligent. But if you are in the national team or you're in a team that you guys are defending,
Yeah.
it's like when Madrid is playing a game and they're under pressure, Vinicius become very useless. Mbappe become very useless because that's not their department. Their department is to attack. So the boy is not coming to the attack. So you
Yeah.
have to join to
Join
defend.
the defense.
So it becomes Yandy Amonde, I think. Let's see, he might do one or two, but with the team, if country finds himself, I don't
I want to
think.
know who you think would win the award, the young player.
How do you say?
I'll take Lamine Yamal.
I think
So you
he's
think
really
Lamine will go
like
for the best
he's-
player?
I
I think
don't.
the best player is
Me,
between. So I think the best player, right? So if you look at, you see, last World Cup, right? The youngest player was Enzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez.
I think he didn't deserve it. I know Chelsea fans will ball.
Enzo Fernandez.
Calm
Oh,
down, calm down.
Do you think he
calm down.
deserved it?
Listen, it was
I
the
had
whole,
Julian
listen.
Alvarez and Enzo.
You know that
Anyone-
World Cup, Julian Alvarez played more than
Yeah.
Enzo. But you know the problem? Enzo was
Ocean.
was underdog. Like we
Yeah.
didn't. Most people didn't even know Enzo before he came to the World Cup, and the whole Argentina aura. I think the World Cup was just Argentina. It was too much for me. Like it was just the little thing Argentina do. That's why the whole McAllister. We've seen him useless player. That pass he gave Di Maria to score. It's just a normal
Highlights.
pass, but because they are playing with Messi, like excuse me, the little thing you do, you have Messi. It's marketing.
Yeah.
It's high because if you look at the France national team, like if you look at the World Cup, which Tchouaméni ball that
Yeah,
time.
really,
Tchouaméni really ball back. You know, Messi. That was Messi's World Cup.
That guy will sell out.
No, but Tchouaméni.
Tchouaméni.
After
On
the
a good
World
day,
Cup.
Tchouaméni is Tchouaméni. So with me, I think Lamine Yamal will win the best. But the best player of the tournament for me, I think it should be Mbappe, Olise or Harry Kane, depending on how the country will perform.
Okay, so
Why
depending
are you
on
putting Mosquito?
Who?
Mosquito. You don't know Mosquito?
Who was Kitten?
Dembele.
Dembele.
Dembele, the national team.
Dembele.
But you know the problem with Dembele now? See, let me tell you. So, the right wing is for Olise. The left wing
Came back.
came Mbappe. The problem is the number 10. The number 10, Dembele can play number 10. But Cherki, that is Didier Deschamps headache now.
No, who is number 9?
Oh, probably, I think Thuram or...
No. Thuram didn't make it.
No, he made it, but like
Thuram make it, the younger one didn't make it, the other one made Marcus Thuram make it.
Marcus Thuram.
He made it, the
It was
younger one...
Kefren Wood, he made it.
Yeah, the younger one didn't make it. Kefren,
but I don't think
Thuram.
Thuram. I think they'll just go with Mbappe, Dembele.
So now the
Olise.
thing is, yes, so either for the right wing, Mbappe wants to play the right wing. And I disagree with Mbappe. I think he just played the number 9, but you know how Mbappe wants to. He loved the right and the left wing so much. He will stay there. So either Dembele will play false 9 and Cherki will play. But right now, if you're playing the number 9 in the game, Cherki and Dembele, trust me, it's a headache. Dembele is Dembele, but this season.
So why are you putting Dewey?
Dewey should
Dewey
come.
is on
He
the
should
bench.
come
Come
from the
on.
bench.
Kylian is actually going to occupy that number 9 role. But on the pitch, it's actually going to
so listen,
get to
if,
them. Yeah, so you are not taking that one away from him. You actually occupy that role on the team sheet.
So
But
who
what-
goes on the left?
Dewey is there, Bakola is
No,
there.
I don't-
There's
Ba-
no
Bakola-
way
Bakola-
they're actually
Ba-
going to bench these two players.
no, he,
Oh,
who
no.
are
What-
what?
No,
What
Both of them will be on
No,
the
you see,
Bakola and Dewey.
France-
So listen, that's what I said.
Bakola
Let me
and
tell you. So when you're coming to the national team, it's a culture. You have to break through. It doesn't matter how much you play in your club side. It helps, so. But do it in the national team. Charlie, Mbappe will play.
France is,
You be that number 9.
Do it.
No, Kylian is actually taking that number 9
I
role.
doubt.
I
You know,
doubt.
France is one of
That's
the-
how they normally play.
Well, it might switch, but
That's how
me
they
personally, I think that this guy, Cherki,
Yeah.
is giving Didier Deschamps a headache now.
Mm.
He's really, because Cherki, you can't put Cherki on the bench.
He will come from the bench.
I know, but in some
Yes.
matches you need Cherki. You see, some matches we go do.
He always come from the
You are
bench.
playing against Senegal. France will play against
He-
Senegal.
he-
But see,
he's
the
always coming from the
defend,
bench.
see, Senegal will defend.
So
Now,
you
you,
There's
you need a
no way.
player
There's
that
no
will-
way you are
will bring the
benching
low block.
Olise or
Thank you.
Dembele. There's no way you are
You know-
benching Dembele.
No, Olise is already
Olise.
started. Listen,
Uh-huh.
Olise is already
Yeah,
started.
Olise will start.
Dembele
Dembele will
is
start.
also starting.
Mbappe
No,
will
Dembele
start.
is starting, relax. Dembele will start. If Dembele is starting, he's
Oh.
playing the false 9.
Ah.
But Mbappe, the left wing, Mbappe, they like him. That's his favorite position to play. And Mbappe will get the position he wants to play in the World Cup. Unless you play Dembele first 9. But you don't get me. If Dembele is playing 9, then Cherki will play number 10. That means you play Rabiot and Kante.
Tchouaméni.
Now the Camila you play now Tchouaméni. So that's the problem. Rabiot will not be on the bench.
Rabiot will not. Tchouaméni won't be on the bench.
Kante,
Will come from the bench.
Kante.
Yes.
You know, this France national team is one of the few teams at the World Cup that the squad depth
It's
is
crazy.
insane.
The-
Yeah,
the
They
Kone
can
maybe there is.
use a
Kone.
first
Kone.
team.
Yeah, there's
They can use
Yeah,
a
yeah,
second
yeah,
team
Roma.
to equally beat
every most of it.
any team that they can come
They can
across.
come
So
across, yeah.
it's for Cherki being on bench. Me, I think he would come from bench sometimes, or even if he doesn't
Well, okay,
start,
I think
there
I
are going
agree
to
with
be
you.
early substitutions.
It's all dependent on when you come in, your performance when you are giving the position. Because when you come in for 30 minutes and you make the team, the fans will start saying that Charlie,
You
you
need to
need
start.
to
Yeah.
start. Because Cherki, trust me, you see how Cherki plays his game, right? Cherki plays like Cherki is more skillful than Vitinha. But you see those players like Vitinha, they have close control.
Yeah.
Very good close control. So Cherki holds the ball. People think he's wasting time. So football is all about spaces. He wants you to come on him. You are coming on him, you want the ball. He's dragging you. Then his players are running into the spaces.
Yeah.
So if you look at the assist Cherki is giving, when he gets the ball, Semenyo is running. He's laying the ball. He wants you defender. So the moment defender, you make 2-3 steps. You've created a
It's
space
space
for the winger.
to run.
So he puts in low block Semenyo. So with Cherki, me, I like Cherki a lot because and Vitinha, like they want to hold the ball. I like players that hold the ball. When he holds the ball, you think he's joking, doesn't know what he's doing. He has scanned the whole place. So by the time you come that you want the ball, Mbappe is already going. So
You people didn't let me talk about the person I think is going to be the player with him. But when you are done,
yeah, I was coming to you. Yes.
about this.
No, go ahead. Who do you think?
Oh, me, it's like young player of the
Yeah, young
tournament.
player of the tournament.
Without a doubt, that should be Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because in as much as there are news that he's going to miss the group stage and all that, the team that he plays for is going to play a very crucial role in him winning that tournament, because Spain, as you said, is one of the teams that are favourite to win the World Cup. And just like how the hype was around Argentina, hype is around Spain. Maybe he might not even be that extraordinary. But if Spain is going...
And to add to what you're saying, I want to cut you off. You see the Spanish national team, they have a collective togetherness.
Yeah.
If you look at Inaki Nkidibro, Atletico Bilbao,
Nico Williams.
Nico and Lamine Ferran, they have this chemistry. Even
Yes,
Dani Olmo. So
Dani Olmo.
Spain don't have really. So I'm not saying they are not superstars, but they are not like superstars
Yeah,
like
they don't
France.
have a player like
But the
Mbappe.
togetherness. If you watch their game, then they blow 4-0, then their attack is well, they understand themselves. No selfishness. They love themselves too. So I think the difference, what she's saying that we should check out for Spain is how they play together. They play so well.
And one thing about this award scheme is like they don't normally focus on the whole tournament. Someone can be playing very bad, but when it gets to
just semi-finals.
Part of the tournament, they put up some kind
That's
of.
all.
I think that's why it's all
Example is
dependent on
Kupama,
how your
the
national
Kupama.
team will perform. So Yan Diamonde, he might do something,
Show
but
up, but
the
the
country he
fact is
find himself
different,
in, like, imagine if Yan Diamonde find like he was a French boy. Just
it
imagine.
would have been so easy.
So easy to say,
You
but
just need
you are in
to get
Ivory
to
Coast.
the
You'll be defending
finals
all your
of the
life, all your life. But the thing is, France national team again. If something could go wrong, it will be ego.
Is there any player at Portugal, young player at Portugal you should look at?
I don't think
João
so.
Neves.
John Neves. I don't think we'll win the
You know, he's a good player, but he's not that type of player that has
So,
spotlight.
João Neves is a football player that is technically gifted. You don't see him, but when he's out, you feel he's out. And one thing I want to tell you guys is the French national team, if you're not careful, Zaire Emery will start. Trust me. Zaire Emery.
Personally,
Right
I
back.
want him to start.
Zaire Emery.
Right back or as a midfielder?
No,
As a midfielder.
Who is he going to bench?
I
watched the
personally
whole
want him to
season.
start.
Zaire Emery.
Yeah, he has. Hey, it was.
But you doubt Due or Bakula starting, and you want and you want to tell me that Zaire, who is he going to bench in the
Who would do and Bakola
No.
bench up there?
Why you look at you question with question?
Zaire Emery won't bench Tchouaméni.
Yeah.
Rabiot, we won't talk about Rabiot.
What
Since
is
that
he won't talk? He can.
2018,
Okay,
he still gets the call
relax.
to this thing.
He can bench
Zaire
Rabiot.
Emery.
And Kone is also there.
Zaire Emery.
better than Manu
You know
Kone.
Zaire Emery. Do you know why they call?
The profile that Kone will give to the midfield, I don't think Zaire Emery will give it to him.
Right, but hold on, you know
Kone-
Zaire Emery is
Kone
very
complements,
versatile. Zaire Emery is very versatile. That's what they call.
Tchouaméni better than Zaire Emery. Do you know that?
Bro, do you know what Zaire Emery did today?
I'm even shocked.
See, Zaire Emery, you know what they call him? He's very versatile. You know, if he played at 6, 8, 10, right back.
Right back. Yeah.
So in the country, you need to have, in the team, you have to have a player like that.
That's why I
Because
actually will
Fabio-
be playing at the
Yep.
right back position because Kunde this season.
But you know,
No one is-
I keep
Kunde
saying
is
at
solid.
Barcelona this season he hasn't been good.
Who?
Kunde.
Oh yeah,
I think
he has
injury.
been underwhelming.
He hasn't been.
So,
It's just hype and
Glennon,
shy.
who do you think the best player of the tournament will be?
Best
Best
player.
young.
Not young, best.
Best player. I mean, I'm going for King because it's coming home.
No, bro, you didn't say England.
Harry Kane.
Coming home.
You said Harry Kane, right?
Yeah, I can. It's coming home.
I think England is winning the
Yeah.
World Cup.
England will win the World Cup. How?
It will shock you.
You will shock who? Giddy England. They make them score. Ghana. What's what Ghana going
Yeah,
to
It's
This
the one
reminds me-
sitting on the touchline.
Is it?
The one sitting on the touchline.
Tuchel.
Who? Let's them know with
She's saying
Apache.
something.
The England, there are rumors. The squad lists will be out
Tomorrow.
Will be out very soon, but there are rumors that Maguire is not going,
Foden.
so Foden is missing out,
Yeah.
and there is a third player. I don't know.
Tomorrow.
Sure, tomorrow.
Luke
Yes.
Shaw.
Look, Shaw, I'm not
Luke
surprised.
Shaw
Look, Shaw, I'm not
is-
surprised.
Luke
Luke
Shaw
Shaw
is-
is just
But
Even
what do you
Foden,
think
I'm
the
not
impact of?
this season for
But Madueke for
less
goal.
effective.
For then, I'm not surprised.
Madueke for goal.
It be Premier League winner. Oh.
Foden be 5-time Premier
No, they
League
talk.
winner.
Ah,
We won it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now.
Oh, bro.
So they're doing history.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Come.
history.
And they can make I give it to because sake of who win now?
Martinelli they go because
Ah.
he Premier League winner.
Okay, sake of if let's see who safe Mayulu win the Champions League last season. Sake of he win now recently where Ronaldo win 5. Mayulu recency
Mayulu, who go for Mayulu?
like I'm trying to give you a reference. You say he
No,
win
then-
now, somebody
look
win
for-
1,
look
you
for
win
someone
5.
Different from Cristiano.
Look for someone from.
Yeah. That,
Nacho win 6, right? Nacho win 5, sorry. Mayulu win 1. If you for pick player right now, think of Mayulu when I'm right.
Bro, football is current, so it be now. Foden is a better Foden is a better
Madueke for
listen,
World Cup make
Foden is a better
Foden
no,
That's the thing is-
Foden is a better player than Madueke. But now,
and
Not even then now, what's he? Oh,
You know, I mean,
I'm not
this season,
disrespecting Madueke, but this season, he and the Foden, no, they no perform. But if then they go World
Madueke, you
Cup,
know what Madueke do?
hey, what's he do?
for them, what do you
Madueke
Madueke
over Foden.
but-
This World Cup announcement, like the squad.
No,
Madueke
no,
over
but Foden has not played a lot of matches this season.
Madueke play a lot of matches. Some
Bro,
size.
Madueke is supposed to go do then the running, then the thing. So, I mean, you had your World Cup.
And
you
the
didn't
thing
play.
is, Foden will actually go in for that
For
number
Foden.
10 role, not as him playing as a right winger.
Exactly.
That's the thing. And that
Even-
number 10 role,
So
they
for
are-
them
they
be
are-
versatile. He go fit play 5 positions from CM, AM, right? RWLY.
and mind you, the last time that we saw Foden in an international tournament, like he actually didn't live up to the expectations.
The Euros, yes.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what?
And-
So tomorrow, hold on. So tomorrow we'll talk more about the best player of the tournament. Today we are looking at the young players. So we had Young Diamond, we have Lamine
I didn't
Yamal.
say Young Diamond is.
No, I'm just
No,
talking
we
about the
spoke
young
about
players.
the ones
Yes,
we
we
spoke
spoke about it. So tomorrow we will continue with the best player of the tournament and the remainder of the group stages. And most importantly, we'll talk about the Ghana Black Stars, the culture.
Dede, are you?
Their culture. Kudus is not going, unfortunately.
Antoine
Guys,
Semenyo.
thank you for staying with us today. Tomorrow we will continue and end for the countdown to the World Cup. See you guys again.